in the realm of spiritual warfare, there are 5 areas of warfare. The 5 areas of warfare is, number 1, is the warfare that comes from demons. Now, demons are spirits. They're unclean spirits. They're disembodied spirits. So demons came about when the children of men, the daughters of men, had sex with angels who are watcher angels. Now the Bible tells us about watcher angels who watch over the affairs of men. And the Bible tells us in the book of Hebrews, it says, be careful because some of you have entertained angels unawares. So watcher angels have the ability to shape shift. So a watcher angel can come and look like Pastor Omar. In fact, a watcher angel can be sitting in this service right now, and we think it's a man, but it's an angel. And if you touch him, he will have a private part because he's shifted. I just want to help you. So what you wonder, how did the angels sleep with the daughters of men? That's because the angels, the class of angels called watcher angels, are given the ability to transform. So they can change their shape. Whew. Have you not noticed that the angel that appeared to Gideon appeared like a man? Then he shifted and went up through the fire. And that's when they realized it was an angel. He said, oh my God, that was an angel of the Lord. Oh my God, I'm going to die. You know, religiosity is very terrible. You didn't die when he was with him. Now that he's left, you think you're going to die. That's this religiosity. Religiosity on steroids. Hi. Bless the Lord. Okay. Now. Holla. So the first thing, so these angels, these angels slept. They shifted. Right? And they shifted, and they're also watcher angels, right? That also fell. And these watcher angels that also fell, they can also shift. So in Africa, in Freetown, where I was, because I was born in England and raised in Sierra Leone I actually came to Freetown, Sierra Leone from the UK when I was 6 and left when I was 21. So do the maths. And so I know that there's an area called Lumley Beach. And on Lumley Beach, there was a territorial spirit, which was a prostitution territorial spirit that was on that area, that coastal area. And at certain times of the year, that territorial spirit would shift and become a beautiful prostitute. And any man that slept with her would die on the spot. And when she appeared, it would appear in the newspaper. The newspaper, the national newspaper. Beware, we call her Yellow Woman has appeared. This is in the newspaper. This is a newspaper. Yellow Woman is now operating on Lumley. All men that go with prostitutes on Lumley Beach, be aware. It's in the newspaper. Because that spirit can do what? Shift. So watcher angels have the ability to do what? Shift. They can appear like a woman. Hey, that's a woman you must refuse. You don't understand that. Okay? Right? That's a woman you can refuse. For those guys who like some women at the beach, hey, they like the beach. Because they're marine spirits. They come from the marine coast. Hey. I met a guy who I knew, who was almost seduced by one of these spirits. A lady at the beach. And when he decided no, when he turned, the woman had disappeared. That's when he realized it was a territorial spirit that he was about contemplating sleeping with. And he met her at the beach. It was a beach hookup. It would have been his last hookup. You understand that? So I just want to know, so these spirits, they can shift to men and shift to women. Are you understanding me now? Now, so what happened is, these watcher angels, before they fell, when they fell, they entered into daughters of men. I mean, so the shifted, and they had sex with them, and they produced who? Giants, who became the Nephilim in Genesis chapter 6. And then when the flood came and destroyed the Nephilim, these spirits now came out of their body. But guess what? These spirits are illegal spirits because they are not an authorized creation. So, because they're not an authorized creation, they could not go to hell. Because hell is for what? Fallen humans. They could not go to the lake of fire and brimstone because it's not open yet. They could not go to the bottomless pit. It's because that is for a certain class of fallen angels. So they were left to roam. And these spirits, they do not have jurisdiction. Which means these spirits cannot influence you because they don't have a body. It's a spirit. And these spirits, at the age that they died, that's how they look. That's how some of them look like children. And some of them look like adults. And when, are you ready for this? And when the angels shifted, some of them shifted into animal forms and had sex with animals. So you have some of them a hybrid of people and animals. That's where you get all the Greek mythology from. And that's where you get all the mermaids from. Because these guys shifted. So it's why the Bible says in Genesis chapter 6, it says all flesh, human flesh and animal flesh, was corrupted before God. Not just human flesh, animal flesh. So there's a whole class of these spirits. Some are half lion, half they're all different types of all different, but they are spirits, and in their spirit form they cannot harm you. That is why they cannot harm you at all. So if there are 1,000 demons in this place, they can't harm you. They can only harm you. In fact, they don't seek to destroy you, but they destroy you by effect. So their aim is not to destroy you, because these spirits, they are looking for a home. It's why Jesus called them unclean spirits. They are spirits, and they're looking for a home. And the only home they can find is a person's body or a person's soul. So these spirits come and they enter you. When they enter you, then they can express themselves through you. So example, Jesus was told that Herod was asking about him. And Jesus turned and said, go tell that fox. Because inside of him was a fox demon. Was a fox demon. You see that? So that's why there are some demons, when you cast them out, you see when they're coming out, the person behaves like a particular type of animal. Oh, are you understanding that? That's because that's the type of demon that's in them. So demon spirits can only affect you when they enter you. And then they express themselves through you. Now the thing about demon spirits is this. Demon spirits that are from the underworld. Jesus. Hakarabazis. So the demon spirits live where? In the what? In the underworld. It's called the underworld. Now these demon spirits that come from the underworld, these demon spirits, they are a combination of the ability, that the gifting that the woman had and what the angel had. So if the angel was an angel that understood chemistry, And then the woman was a very beautiful woman. That means the demon will only be able to enter in a beautiful person who has an ability for chemistry. And when the person enters, the person might become serious, brilliant at chemistry, but have that spirit in them. So if you think demon spirits only enter people, when they enter people, people are foolish. No. These spirits, they have the abilities that the angels had. Oh man. Are you with me? They had the abilities that the angels had, and they also had the abilities that the woman had. So it's a hybrid. So example, if a woman, say 5,000 years ago, that had similar gifts with, say, Dr. Dion, that means what will happen? She will bring to it singing gifts and what? Administrative gifts. And say the fallen angel himself was a musician angel. When they combine, hey, so the spirit that will come out will be a spirit that only looks for musicians and people in the music industry. And when he enters them, it will make them big. In fact, it could be one of the ones that enter Beyonce. If she has a name for the demon, it's called what? Sasha. That's it. That's it, Sasha. She said when she gets on the stage, what? Sasha enters her. That's the demon. So it's an unclean spirit. So so there's some of you now the unclean spirit has a character. I said the unclean spirit has a character. Now Jesus said that he met a dumb man, and when he cast out the dumb spirit, the man spoke, because the spirit was dumb. See, the spirit could not speak. So when the spirit entered the person could not what? Speak. So then there are spirits who actually like TV. And they like TV, they like eating. It could be the woman that they entered, she liked TV and liked eating. So they would just sit down. That's a couch potato demon. So the person would just sit down and just get all kinds of chips. You see them at the American stores. They just have this whole bag, all kinds. Wow, that's a couch potato demon in manifestation. Because all they're going to do, take all those snacks, sit in front of the TV, and just expand and expand and expand and expand until you wonder, you didn't know a human being's butt could be that big. You're like, wow. So what's happening is that now it is the demon inside of them likes snacks and TV, and so it's a demon that likes eating. Gluttony demon. So they're expressing the demon. So it's the type of demon. They're demons that like business. They're demons that are into business. So they're all different types of demons that can enter into people and manifest themselves to people. Then the demon who, so you could have a demon that likes women, but you are a woman. So the demon would desire women through you. So you just see yourself having a desire for women, and you think, where's that coming from? It's the demon inside of you that likes women. Then you can see yourself, you are 64. And all of a sudden, the demon inside of you likes teenagers. You see, I'm helping you think. Because some people are battling these type of things and they don't understand why. So I'm just helping you. So all of a sudden, it is men your age does not excite you. Teenagers are the ones that excite you. You get turned on by teens. That's because it is not, you see, I want you to understand, you think it is you. It is not you. because it is unnatural. What it is, the demon inside of you likes teenagers. So you can go to psychologist, psychotherapist. You can take shock therapy, holiness therapy, except you get rid of that demon. Those urges would not leave. Because what's inside of you is the urge of a what? Of a demon. Like I had a church member once, and he's even come to church here from the past. And he came to me and said, Dr. Thomas, you need to pray for me. I need something is very wrong with me. He says, there's a spirit in me that wants to rape. There's a spirit in me that wants to rape. He says, I was working in a client's home. He said, I did everything not to be raped, not to go and actually rape her. And I was in the toilet and I had to masturbate inside the toilet to just get it out of my system. I have a problem. And so I recognize it's a demon. And guess what? He was born again. He was born again. Then I had an executive assistant who worked for me in the US. And she had another kind of demon. And she said, Dr. Thomas, you need to pray for me because there's something wrong. I said, what? She says, something happens to me on certain days. And when those days come, I want to be raped. And when it comes to me, I walk through dark alleys hoping somebody will find me and rape me. I'm giving you outrageous things, but you think it's outrageous. It's an actual what? It's a demon. So I recognize it's a demon. Because when it cools down, it's not me. And then I met another lady. She said, you need to pray for me because I need to be restored with my sister. I said, why? She said, when my sister was young, I molested my sister. I said, she says, there's an urge inside of me to molest her. So the demon inside of her liked young babies. So she molested her sister. And the sister remembers. At the age, and she's born again, and she's a preacher. And the sister is like, what kind of preacher are you? So because you molested me. I haven't told mama of what you used to do with me. So she came to me, and so I explained to her that what it was what a demon, it was the demon inside of her. So the way demons destroy you is they destroy you by expressing themselves through you. The expression through you is what destroys you. Like example, there's some demons who they like to be alone. So the demon likes nobody to talk to me, lock themselves in a room, and just be depressed and moping because that's what the demon likes. Oh my God. In the name of Jesus. This month, all different kinds of demons shall be cast out of people. So the things that you're feeling, you see, when I'm helping you to determine what is not you and what is you. So some of you could be inside and you say, wait, I am a 50-year-old man. Why am I feeling an urge for a 7-year-old girl? That's not normal. What's that? There's a demon inside of you that likes young girls. Except that is cast out. Hey, you would have to keep Jack in the box. Shake habazis. Leave habazis. You have to suppress it. So there are people who their life, all they've done is suppress demons. Are you with me? But you don't have to suppress demons. You can cast them out. Some say cast them out. So that's demons. Now, the next are fallen angels. Fallen angels cannot enter you. They cannot enter you because fallen angels are not. Fallen angels have a body. They have a physical body. So what fallen angels do, what they do, they influence a territory. So fallen angels will come and they influence a territory. So example, in Barbados, you have a crab culture. What's a crab culture? Crab culture is that you have baskets, crabs in the basket. I remember I went to a fish market one day in a part of London, and we were out there, and you know, I'm a compassionate guy, and I saw this man who was selling crabs. He walked away from the crab store, and I saw these hundreds of crabs, all of them about to come out. And I ran and called the guy. Guy. Hey, your crab's about to come out in the whole market. He says, relax. No one will come out. I said, what do you mean? He says, watch. As one tried to come out, they pulled them down. So Barbados, so territorial spirits, what they do, they create culture. Oh my God. So territorial spirits create what? Culture. They create culture so that a particular evil becomes what? The tradition. So for you to overcome them, you need to rise above the culture that the territorial spirit has created. Amen. Oh, are you hearing me? Somebody say, the power of God is here today. So territorial spirits, they are serious. So example, you could leave Barbados. Say, Barbados has different spirits, but I can tell you, Barbados does not really, have a sexual territorial spirit. I'm telling you, there's sexual demons in Barbados, but they don't have a sexual territorial spirit. Now, you could leave Barbados and you are a virgin, or you are clean. You can leave and go to another city, where the territorial spirit is a sexual spirit. From the time you land in the airport, what you have not felt, you start feeling. Because you're now dealing with the territorial spirit is that. Are you understanding me? So territorial spirits, they create cultures. They create environments. They create atmospheres. Oh boy. They create what? Cultures, environments, and atmospheres. So you're in a territory that has an atmosphere. So if you say example, if you right now, right? It will not be good for me. So example, with my kind of past, it will not be good for me to go to certain places. You understand? So if we go to certain places where you have gangsters, are you with me? Are you with me? Hey, me, I will just go and get my own bigger gun. You understand what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You see, so if I go in a place where it's a gangster culture, I'm like, I'll just go to the gun shop. I say, my guys, ready. You see that? So all of a sudden, what I have not felt from the time I was a kid and I got delivered, if I enter into that zone, all of a sudden where that is the culture, all of a sudden I'll begin to feel some things. That's because of what? The atmosphere of what? That territorial spirit. Example, I met a guy, he's Spanish, and he said he understands territorial spirits. He said, I got married to a woman from Colombia. He said, know why? In Spain, whatever spirit is there makes the woman unsubmissive. So he said they are unsubmissive in marriage. So he says Colombia does not have that spirit. So I decided for me, I will marry a woman from Colombia and leave a woman from Spain where I'm from. Because women from Spain, hey, he said they are like, That's because now, so if you are nice and meek, and all of a sudden you and your husband move to Spain, hey, you will just start asking back, and you don't know what you're asking back. You just start rising because of what? Now let me explain to you the power of atmosphere. Everybody here is dressed well. You know why you're dressed like this? Because it is the atmosphere of a sanctuary. But I tell you, if we take you to the beach, are you with me? What you're wearing, you will remove it. Even some of our men will show their belly. The ladies will show their belly. And they'll be walking with their belly like this. Why? The belly that you're covering now puts you in a different atmosphere. You display the belly. What has changed? Atmosphere. So never underestimate the power of an atmosphere. Jesus. And that's what territorial spirits do. They create atmospheres in territories. Then you have the third one. The third one is unreasonable men and women. These are men and women who partner with demons and fallen angels to destroy you. So there are two types of them. You have those who express the hatred of demons against you. So wait, example, Pastor Sheldon, do you think all the demons that you're helping the youth right now, you're helping people stay healthy, do you think demons that make people sick and demons that keep young people bound like what you're doing? So they don't like it. So how the demons can attack you, the demons can find one of your friends, one of your neighbors, one of your employees, somebody that has access to you, and enter them and express their hatred for what you're doing through them. Boy, oh boy. Woe unto you if that person is a family member. So for Jesus, the hatred for what Jesus was doing, the demon entered Judas. So a demon can enter a child. It can enter your mother. It can enter your husband. It can enter a person close to you. And the person expresses the hatred of demons against you. And you're wondering, where did that come from? They are hosting the hatred of demons against you. So the brothers of Joseph hosted the hatred of demons against Joseph. Jesus. Somebody say, I will not, host the hatred of demons against people. So that's one of them. So that's one type of enemy. That's how some people can see you and hate you. You're like, what did I do? What did I say? I mean, what exactly? I mean, what have I done? What it is a particular demon that hates you, enter them, and the demon is using them to express his hatred against you and the actions. Somebody's going to get free today. I said somebody's going to get free today. I said somebody's getting free today. Somebody has been feeling sorry for themselves. Ain't going to feel sorry no more. Turn to your neighbor and say, sorry no more. Then the next type of unreasonable men is the ones that they don't operate with demons. They operate with territorial spirits. And what they do, that's witchcraft now. So they now send spirits to you. So that's witches and warlocks. They send spirits to attack you. That's the next type of enemy. So you have hosts that host the hatred of demons. That's some of you, you wonder, this same ex-boyfriend that told me we are for life. Hey, what has happened? What just, I mean, what exactly, it's like how some people, they say, wait, what went wrong? What went wrong? A demon entered. Hey, turn to your neighbor and say, life is spiritual. Okay, then you then have those that work with fallen angels. And these fallen angels, they are activated to launch attacks against you.